Greetings and salutations, this is another Dragon Barrows video. In this video, first of all, let me just say this. First video of 2023, Happy New Year to you all. But the purpose of this video is that, to be honest with you, I am getting sick and tired of all these YouTubers that use gameplay from various video games, be it Doom, Minecraft, or any sort of video game, like any sort of shooting video game or platform sort of video game. Like they would have the images, but then they would talk over it, and it would be like a constant loop. And one of the first ones I've seen was this, like they would have some something flying through the air, going through different obstacles, and go through it, like go through a tunnel, go underneath an archway, fly up, and go through a ring. And with all of those all those sort of videos, and then when it gets to a certain point, they go back to the start, and they go through the whole thing all over again. For me, and for other people I've spoken to, they've said that, and I'm saying it now, that sort of video it is headache inducing. Like, the reason why I do this sort of video is because I am not afraid to show my face. I'm not afraid of showing you what I like to wear, or what I like to drink if I happen to have a beverage nearby, or what things I like to snack on if I have a snack nearby as well. But I just look at all these sort of YouTubers as gutless cowards because they don't want to, like, showing video game footage. Like, I've seen a couple of Sonic people use Sonic video from Sonic video games, Super Mario video games, several racing car video games, and this is what I virtually. I know I'm going to be using for this little demonstration. The game is called Money Print Fever, and it's from one of my favorite gaming apps, Supersonic, with Hayate Games, and just look. And this is what the video would, and these are what these sort of videos would do. Greetings and say hello. Am I a jerk 101. In this video, we are talking about some Karens getting fired for telling a customer to get lost. Yay! Or something like along those lines, you know. Also, in the same video, we are talking about how ridiculous these people are. Yay! And it's like that sort of thing, you know. You see, like the money getting cut, money going down into the pit. Then up here, you see the money getting printed, money slowly being down, money getting sliced again, and money going into the trough again. That's what sort of this. I must admit, I do love this game because I can control what I play. There's even like a guess a cup again guess a cup thing. But that's what all these videos are. It's very much repetitive and boring. Like I'm trying to focus on like a piece of information, and like one of the pieces of information could be on a like on a topic, you know. Like stupid news headlines. I'm going to be saying. Mm. And like I'm just going to read these sort of headlines off the of my of my laptop here. Just imagine that sort of money repeating itself, and like I go on the tangent saying, "Oh, guess what, guys? In this stupid news headline, it reads, homicide victims rarely talk to police." And I'll give like my slant or my point of view on why that is a stupid headline. Then I would go down to not that one. Oh, and this other one. Let's continue that money being printed, cut, put into the trough. Printed, cut, put in the trough. Printed, cut, put in the trough. And you're hearing my voice saying this. Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive. Then you'd hear my anecdotes and my thoughts on that topic. And with this headline as well. Statistics show teen pregnancy drops significantly after the age of 25. And you would hear my spin on that, and there's like I just gone to this place where it says, like I would even say like this sort of headline goes, marijuana use sent to a joint committee. Now, that's pretty funny. I'll explain why that headline from the Toronto Star, 14th of the 6th, 1996, is a humorous headline. even this one is a pretty humorous one. It says, China may use sea to hide its submarines. Submarines go under the water, of course they're gonna hide. Bada bing, bada boom. But still, I've got another game on here. And it's called Towing Squad. It's another one of those repetitive games. And it's from one of my favorite online companies. And all you just see is this. Oh, thanks. And all you just see is like something like that. Like these animated figures pulling a car. Again, I love this sort of game. But still, it's that repetitiveness of the of that game to get, and it's just like this recycles, and that is like it recycles itself, but like the numbers change. But just imagine seeing what 852 go down to 85. Not 85. See 852 go down to 821. Then it goes to back to 852. And you're thinking, hang on, what's for a guy like me? It's like, hang on, what the hell's going on here? Seen it was like this, but then now it's this. Then you're trying to focus on what is said. And back to the headlines that I've been said. Actually, that's too easy. And like a headline like this, it's I don't know who Deb Reichman is, nor the publication she worked for back in the 27th of April 2009. It goes like this: World Bank says poor need more money. And I'll give like an anecdote about that with that sort of imagery in the background. There are like other games in that same vein, where I used to play this one where you have these guys like sledgehammering a spike into a pillar, and the pillar breaks, and you just keep going down. Then you have the going back to the pillar from the start, and they go, "Oh, that you don't know what's going on, did he?" But we do know what's going on. It's infuriating, and and oh, one of these one of these videos. It's from Zavantix, and the title of the video is Nightmare That Is Dance Moms. And there's like a whole YouTube channel dedicated to it called Am I a Jerk? Where it has entitled Karen hates our food so she storms. Or or Karen think my pool is a public pool, then she comes out, then she and tells me to get off my property, or a boss saying that they will sue, or my son will destroy you. Entitled mother says, you lied about me in therapy. To you can't fire me, I am the owner. And these sort of videos, honestly, are absolutely headache. Like even this one that says, entitled parents give their son's birthday to his sister. And just viewing those sort of videos, it is an abomination, like literally a stupid thing to watch. You got someone reading something off Reddit, or reading tweets from Twitter, or reading something from some message board that is literally a non, like something that is not popular, but they're trying to make this site popular by like saying, oh, you like saying say, oh, like let's say this bizarre website is called tellusyourstories.com, or if it's in Australia, it's tellusyourbloodystories.mate.com.au. It's just the fact that they read off all these things, afraid to show their face, afraid to show their personality, and hiding behind like said images. As you've seen in one of the images that I showed you, is of a game where you print money and you get money and you try to get more money out of it. The other one is big burly men pulling car. And I just use those two images because they are repetitive. Those big burly people pulling the car. You've seen how repetitive it is. Like the person, like the car getting, like they're pulling a car, they overtake another group of people pulling a car. It just repeats itself. And the same thing with the money in the other one as well. That's the only time when I will actually be using those sort of images in a video, because I'm just illustrating the fact that those sort of videos are absolutely headache inducing mind-numbingly stupid. And to heal as one of the ones that I actually did watch from start to freaking finish was Your Birthday, Her Gift. That sort of thing. And I was like, oh my god, you're kidding me. Why can't you be more creative? Why can't you be a lot more, show a bit more personality? Like, you see me just do, like, show more personality. Show a bit more of yourself. Like, I'm going to be saying this. I like Eclipse mints. That's showing a bit of my personality, a bit of who I am. My mobile phone of choice at this moment is a it's a Samsung. And I have a picture of my mum on it, who passed away in 2000 and 2015. I love the Pepsi company. That's my preferred. When it comes to cola drinks, I prefer to drink the Pepsi company organization over the Coca-Cola organization. You see, like I'm showing up who I am. I'm showing you like the characteristics of who I am. But I do love seeing Shoe on Head because she reads something and she gives her opinion on it. Joyce Bedard, I love how she would split the screen in half, have her read what is, have her like either on this side or this side of the screen, and she would like she would show like a woman going absolutely mental in like a US department store, or see, or have like a stupid or have some stupid fella yelling about I was in World War II. No, like I was in Desert Storm. To use more of an old, more of a current old time war situation. I was in Desert Storm when George Bush's father was in office. I didn't fight for to be treated like this, and like he had to wait in line for to get fuel for his um, diesel run, these like this huge massive vehicle that he drives, and someone pulls up with like a with like a ute or something like that from Australia, like the land that I come from, or having these strange people come up and say, "You're not wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask." Rah, 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 rah. And that sort of thing. I love how Josh does that. Uh, Penguin Penguins Zero, I love what he does. Like he would show snippets of what's happening in the in the in the video that he's talking about. To giving his view on it, then talking over, then doing some other things with it as well, giving more points of view what's happened throughout that story. I also love Mikey Atkins. Like, she tears apart Phil McGraw, commonly known on TV as Dr. Phil. He would say, you don't say this, you don't do that, because this is what the what in psychiatry is done now. And she gives pointers on why Dr. Phil is no longer a true doctor, because like one of the reasons why he's not a true doctor anymore is because he hasn't kept up his license and hasn't kept up his training. He's just a television personality with a flashy title, Dr. Phil. Another one that I love is I love all these booty channels, like Amber and Carice. Like they would have like a little video, about here, and they would watch it, pause it, give their points of view about why they like it or why they don't like it. Watch it a bit more, and that sort of information. They are not hiding away. And I would say that this this person is far more braver than all those bloody, showing video game footage, pieces of garbage that these so-called brave YouTubers are doing. Balin Dupree. On Facebook, she's called the girl with Tourette's. If she can show, if she can sit down and do like a 2-minute long video on something that's happening in her life, and she goes, and throughout the video she has tics. I'm not going to copy her thing because that's hers. I would say something like this. This is what she would like. This is what would happen. Like she would be going. I went to the supermarket and I was going to buy fudgy frogsicles and pussy fuffer. Yeah, that's like the tick. But then she would like say, oh, sorry, I went to the supermarket and I went to buy eggs, milk, and bread for breakfast tomorrow. And someone's bringing over whoop whoop whoop, and like that's like another tick. Let's just go. Oh, someone else is bringing bacon and cheese for this breakfast as well. Balin Dupree, I must admit, she is far more braver to show off not only that she is that being on YouTube, But she's on YouTube and she's literally going like she would like pound like do like she'll pound things. She would do like the whoop whoop hand like arm gestures, and even other people with like Tourette's are braver than these goddamn motherfuckers who think, oh, we'll show game footage and people will like that. Fuck off. The people with Tourette's going onto YouTube trying to explain to people what is Tourette's. There's even like this woman like this girl who she cooks with Tourette's, and she's from New Zealand, and she goes chicken, and she would throw like an egg up in the air, and she would call like eggs chickens before she cooks, and I say that's brave. As I said, far more braver than these idiots who show game footage of these of some popular games and not so popular games. Uh, Another great YouTuber who doesn't rely on that sort of stupidity are a couple called Retro Blasting, and they would go through they would have like little ads here and there, but that's just to enhance what is said and what is relevant to the point of what they are saying. Like they would do conventions in the United States where they talked about a topic like Transformers versus GoBots, or do a video like do as like a talk on 80s toys and why they were so great, and they would literally show examples of these things with like little video clips here and there. They would show it little bits of it here and there to enhance the point that they are making, which is literally a far better, because they're showing things that are on point than showing something irrelevant. Like you could have like some sort of schoolgirl 101 Japanese high school girl dressing video games that you can find online. And instead of talking about that as a topic, they would talk about something else like my dog went let's see, her dog went through my laundry and she blames me for it. How is dressing up a high schoolgirl using like cosplay from like literally you're cosplaying a online avatar, saying like dressing her up like a cross between Megumi from Food Wars and Ray from Sailor Moon. How is doing that in a video game showing off the points of some neighbor's dog getting through some sort of fence and having that the dog's owner blame the owner for the owner having clothes out drying. There's no similarity from the story and the video. There's no personality. It's just reading off a script, and that's about it. I love quite a lot of ASMR YouTubers because like they interact with the audience. Like Scottish ASMR Blueberry, she she's a wonderful person to do that. Um, uh, Flower Power ASMR, same thing. Miss, sorry. See, that's me. That's me not hiding something from you. Miss Manganese ASMR. Lana Bloom ASMR. Diddy ASMR. Like they put themselves out there. They wear costumes. They display everything beautiful about the topic that they're covering at the time. And they're not hiding behind even ASMR massage fun. Yeah, that like those sort of videos are showing people interacting with other people and trying to make you relax by making someone else relax. And it's just amazing to see those sort of videos. I may make a video of ASMR later, like ASMR video YouTube, like YouTubers later on. But as I said, these sort of people like I'm a jerk and all these other ones are just simply idiotic and moronic, and to use video game footage of topics that are not relevant is, to be honest with you, lazy and very much false advertisement. If I'm being honest with you, and with it being false, like you're falsely using, like you would have like a like also in quite a lot of these videos they show like an angry person going or or something along those lines. It's always like a pulling some sort of weird face or doing some sort of weird hand gesture, like going. To me, it looks like they're trying to do some sort of high school level metal cover. You know, like something along those lines. And I am so. And as I said, the video game footage, it's useless. It's an absolute farce, to be honest with you. That they would use. Oh, sorry, I thought there was something on my screen. Uh, but even like that, I show that I have flaws. I'm just again with these videos is like seeing a person got uh, like a bloody axe get chopping the same stack of wood over and over and over again. And to use the towing game that I showed you, it's like showing the same thing. Like you see these, like you see the guys just run while they pull on a rope and pull this vehicle. Or to the other one, that like the spike one I mentioned earlier, that I had to get rid of it because it's just started to become minor. I play those games and I get rid of those games like nearly on the daily because it becomes repetitive, and that's what these videos are. They are repetitive. You can get it can get a headache, and you just try and think, what the fuck is going on with this person or that person. You look at the thumbnails, and you think, oh, you may get something interesting. You may hear like an interesting story, but visuals play a vital role in portraying a story. And if you're not having the message relay with the image, you have lost a lot of people. And I'm surprised that these sort of YouTubers do have a following like this. And back to like, am I the jerk? They have, and I quote, 688 plus thousand subscribers, and they seem to not want to be to show more con show more believable content, to show more what is true, what is beautiful about what they are saying, what is what they are doing. And to bring it back to Joss, as I may have mentioned earlier, why can't they simply do a split screen where they have them talking or showing some images, uh, like them reading a story, or just being a lot more out there, a lot more beautiful in how they show their content. And let me just finish off by saying this: YouTube YouTube YouTubers like, am I the jerk or anything like that? I'm literally saying to you guys, grow up. You don't need to. If you're not going to review a video game and review what level they are on, that the video is showing, and showing how to get through the level, or do like a walkthrough, don't use the video game footage. I use two different video game footages only as an example of what laziness that you guys do. And into those game developers, I say, I'm sorry for using your game in a negative manner, but these guys do a whole lot more uh, bullshit with other games as well. They may even have like some of your games on on their particular channels. And there's a like game like YouTube channels like Am I the Jerk? If you go and read something, read it, show a bit more personality, show who you truly are, and don't rely so much on this video game imagery bullshit. You are literally making people go, huh. And I've actually spoken to a few people who have made mention of this. Person to person, you know, showing real people doing real things. And it's just that sort of stupidity. And before you get on saying, oh, what is those animal compilation videos where animals do stupid things, or those people doing stupid things, or animals and people doing stupid things? There's hardly anyone doing a voiceover for that sort of video. You're just looking at a dog holding a long stick trying to get through a small gate. Now that's funny. Or seeing a cat walk into a room where there's a huge mirror. They think they see another cat and they run towards it, thinking that, oh great, I'm going to either play with it or fight with it. And they would most probably go head first into the mirror, knocking themselves out. Or seeing a person squat down into a boat and having their pants ripped. That's funny. But to these channels like Am I the Jerk? Grow up. Do what Joz does. Do what Penguins Z Zero videos do. Put a bit more content in the content. Don't rely on video game footage. And to any of their subscribers, I would simply say to you, unsubscribe now. As these people need to learn that showing these video game footages is not right. I know I've done it twice in this video because that was just to prove a point. Just imagine those videos as I'm speaking right now, slamming such videos. And just finalize by saying this. Happy New Year to you all. I'm the Dragon Barrows, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.